flowers over. Don't have to worry about them. I welcome all of you to this beautiful place and time, and I welcome you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It is a joy to witness and to celebrate the wedding of Stephen and Valaurie today. They come here to us to become one, not to lose themselves, but to promise a new life of unity. God is love, and it is this godly love shared by humans which brings unity. Marriage is a sacred covenant between two people where they come to commit to live in that love and know one another better with mutual care and companionship. God is love, and love brings joy. And through this joy, as husband and wife, they will share their new life with others, with you, their family, and their friends. And through you, they will share it with the world that's so sorely in need of love today. So we enter into this celebration, and we can be confident that through the Holy Spirit, Christ is present here with us now. For where there is love, there is God. Inspired by love, and in the presence of those assembled here with you, I ask you both to affirm your willingness to enter into this covenant of marriage and to share all of the joys and the sorrows of your new relationship, whatever your future may hold. Steve, do you come here freely without any hesitation or reservation to give yourself in marriage?
Yes.
And will you have Valaurie to be your wife and love her faithfully as long as you both shall live?
Yes.
Valaurie, do you come here freely without any hesitation or reservation to give yourself in marriage?
I do.
And will you have Steve to be your husband, and will you love him faithfully as long as you both shall live?
I will.
And do all of you as family and friends pledge your support to them as they enter into this holy state of matrimony?
Yes.
What's that?
Yes.
There you go. What I would ask of you then is remember that pledge. And all the time through their married life, if you know they are in trouble or joyful, give them your help, your encouragement, and your love. That's the pledge that you're making. The two of you hold hands, and I ask all of you that can see to focus on their hands as we read this. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief temporarily comes your way. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will give you support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. These are the hands that will lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into eyes that are filled with overwhelming love for you. And lastly, these are the hands that even when they are wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. So now we come to the sacred moment where you profess your vows to one another. Give me. Valaurie and Steve have written words to one another, loving words that will preface their vows. I'm going to read them here, make it a little easier on them. The emotions are strong today. Valaurie, these are Steve's words to you. I see these vows not as a promise, but as a privilege. Your beauty, your kind heart, your motor inspire me to be the best person I can be. It will be my privilege to respect you, honor you, and be faithful as I work on my patience while we share our lives together. It will be my privilege to share my warmth when you are cold, make you laugh when you're sad, and cook for you when you're hungry. It will be my privilege to tell you how beautiful you are and to love you more and more every day in sickness and in health for the rest of eternity. And so, Steve, repeat after me your vows. I, Stephen Kivak,
I, Stephen Kivak,
forsaking all others, forsaking all others,
forsaking all others,
take you, Valaurie,
take you, Valaurie,
as my lawfully wedded wife,
as my lawfully wedded wife,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Okay, have yours. And these are Valaurie's words to Steve. I promise to love and care for you, and to try in every way to be worthy of your love. I promise to hold your hand every chance I get, and to never let us lose our spark. I vow to have the patience that love demands, to speak words when words are needed, and to share in the silence when they are not. I vow to be honest, giving and forgiving, to make you laugh and to laugh at myself. I promise to grow old with you and to build with you a better life each day as we learn from each other to be patient, kind, and giving, and to always cherish each day together. I vow to love you as you love me through any hardship, darkness, or pain, and to reach for our joys, our hopes, and our dreams with honesty and faith. But mostly I promise you my unconditional love, tenderness, and undying devotion, and to not ask to be more than you are, for I love you simply for being you. I vow to make each day a new adventure and to be the unwavering pillar of strength you have always been for me. You are more than anything I could have ever dreamed of, and I thank you for being my real life fairy tale. And so, with his hands, I, Valaurie Barbera,
I, Valaurie Barbera,
forsaking all others,
forsaking all others,
take you, Stephen Kivak,
take you, Stephen Kivak,
as my lawfully wedded husband,
as my lawfully wedded husband,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
From this day on, you have chosen, vowed to God, that you shall be beloved soulmates to one another as wife and husband until parted by death. You vowed to live with and laugh with each other, to stand by each other's side and sleep in each other's arms, to be the joy to each other's heart and food to your souls. You have vowed to bring out the best in each other always and be the best for one another. Be the best you can be within yourselves for your own personal growth, to celebrate together in the good times and struggle in the bad, to solace one another when one or both are downhearted, to wipe each other's tears with your hands and care for one another with your entire being, and to share with one another everything you have as you treat each other with tenderness, compassion, and love. So then, may your marriage reflect the very love of God before whom you vow to be faithful to one another. May I have the rings? Together, okay. Dear God, bless these rings and the two who exchanged them. May you think of one another each time you look upon these rings and remember the love you've professed today. Just repeat after me. Valaurie with this ring. Valaurie with this ring.
Valaurie, with this ring,
I take you as my wife.
I take you as my wife,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
I shall have you and no other.
I shall have you and no other.
That's it. Stephen, with this ring,
Stephen, with this ring,
I take you as my husband,
I take you as my husband
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall
And
live.
I shall have you and no other.
And it shall be you and no other.
Okay. All right. Put it on him. All right, we're going to do the candle. Steve and Valerie have chosen to express this through a sand ceremony. The idea is that each of them have their own vial of sand representing their families and their friends and their circle. As they mix the sand together, it can never be separated again, symbolic of their love. Hold hands. I did it. May you be bound with unbreakable bonds of love for one another. May you be bound with unbreakable bonds of commitment to this love. And may all of your thoughts, words, and actions toward one another reflect only this, your love. In the name of God, before your family and friends, you've made your solemn vows to one another. You have confirmed your promises by the joining of hands and the giving and the receiving of rings. Therefore, by the power given to me and authority invested in me by church and state, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Takes time. This knotwork of love that you weave today will guide you in life as you go on your way. Should your road become difficult, just stop and say, I do take you, love, again today. And these vows before God that you proclaim here will strengthen the bond that you build through the years. So we witness with joy, whether family or friend, and rejoice in these words. Real love never ends. With your hands clasped together, God's blessing be yours. With your circle around you, God's blessing be yours. With your hearts weaved together, God's blessing be yours. I pray forever, God's blessing be yours. And should your road become rocky, just stop and say, I do take you, love, again today. Go and celebrate with joy your married life. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you, for the first time in public, Mr. and Mrs. Kivak.
Let's Escorted by the best man,
She's a beautiful person inside and out. She's an amazing friend. She's kind. She can renovate a house like there's no tomorrow. She knows about car engines. She will do your hair and makeup and make you an amazing drink while she's doing it. I love her to the moon and back. The first time I met Steve, it was Halloween. We took them to a haunted house and a zombie apocalypse laser tag in Long Island. I knew when Steve was protecting my sister from all those zombies, he was the one for her. I never saw my sister so happy once she met Steve. The way he looks at my sister and treats her makes me so happy. The way Steve and Valaurie met is true divine intervention. I would have loved to have met Marilyn. Our father is not here today to celebrate with us, but I want to personally thank Stanley for walking my sister down the aisle today. You don't know how grateful I am to you for walking beside her. I want to welcome Steve to the family as my brother, and I welcome to see little nieces and nephews.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard. We can go. No one will know. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow.